I've been told that it's a great honor to introduce this next comedian. And there's nothing I could say about him that hasn't already been written on bathroom stalls across America. Give it up for Ethan Fuirst.
Can we have another round of applause for Delaney and Joel and Hannah and Skolnick? They're our new members. We're very excited to have them. Sorry. Fuck off. Sorry guys, I'm kind of losing my voice. And Katie Lovin suggested I suckle on this honey bear. Which is the most action I've gotten all year. So. I've been thinking, and I've realized, the reality is that I would make a better murderer than I would a father. I mean, I know what you're thinking, that they're not that different. They're not. I mean, they both require a lot of planning, ample trunk space, a lot of cleaning up. But upon a rare close examination, you will see that they divide. I mean, being a father would require me to be patient and selfless. But being a murderer would allow me to channel my anger into exciting acts of catharsis. And I just feel like the decision is out of my hands. I'm better suited naturally for the Zodiac profession. But I know, I'm young. I don't have to decide right now. I don't even have to declare until next semester. Not to mention, we live in a post-Casey Anthony America, where no longer is being a parent and committing homicide mutually exclusive. We've come so far. While we're on the subject of gay sex, I have a qualm. My problem with gay sex is that, in my opinion, there's one too many penises. It's redundant. The guy I'm with whips out his dick and all I can think is, oh, that's what I brought. So I was at brunch with a friend and her boyfriend, which must have been so awkward for them to be the second and third wheel. And we were talking about movies, which I never do. I'm always talking about how the Pats are gonna do this season. And she brought up that scene in Toy Story 3 where all the characters hold hands and slide into the incinerator. She goes, oh, it's so sad, but thank God it's just a movie. And I'm like, yeah, it's sad. But a bunch of friends desperately comforting each other on the inevitable march towards death, that's not fiction. That's this brunch, and guys, that's this. While we're talking about the New England Patriots, I've been watching a lot of old Hollywood films recently. And I've noticed that instead of sex scenes, they have to imply sex because of old-fashioned censorship reasons, and it's so much grosser. They'll have two characters kissing and then cut to a fountain. So we have to imagine a geyser's worth of ejaculate coming from the stars of Hollywood's golden age. The worst one, in my opinion, at the end of North by Northwest, you have the two leads flirting, and then the final shot of the film is a train penetrating a tunnel. And I don't know what's worse, the idea that this poor woman is being fucked by one singular thrust at the velocity of a high-speed train. Or that, to start off with, her vagina was so gaping and cavernous that she might as well have birthed next season's contestants of The Biggest Loser. Speaking of big losers, my grandma died last year. On one hand, it was really sad. I mean, the loss of this inspiring older woman who once told me that all female rabbis are lesbians. But on the other hand, I inherited so many bejeweled brooches. You would not believe. Her funeral was a blowout, standing room only. You got the feeling that everyone wanted a piece of the action. My mom was there, so was her college roommate Jane, and also Jane's new boyfriend Mike, which was weird when, before the funeral, he gets a call, and I hear him say, yeah, rough day, at a funeral. I'm hanging in there, but there was a death in the family. No, there wasn't, Mike. There was a death in my family. That's why I have a glistening dolphin pen, and you don't. And then a car rolls up, and Mike's son gets out to support Mike, who's there to support Jane, who's there to support my mom, whose mother died, and it's becoming this whole Ponzi scheme of grief that I want no part of. But the reality is funerals are competitive these days, and my grandma's dying wish was that she died popular. And then, guess who walks in? Rabbi Amy Horowitz with her life partner. Confirmed lesbian. My grandma's a fucking genius, people.